Hey, hello everyone, this is Raphael over here. This is my first video on the Assassin's Creed Recollection game. Just want to show you some features of this game, its gameplay, the interface, the deck builder, and I hope this video comes in useful for you guys. Alright, I'm just going to do a bit of comparison between this game as well as Shadow Era versus as well as Magic the Gathering. Alright, let's go right in. Alright, let's not waste any more time. Alright, we can see over here we have got this 4 sections over here. The first one is called Memories. Essentially these are the cards, and you click on it. Now there are 5 expertise over here, much like the colors in Magic the Gathering. Alright, there's the gold, the black, the red, the purple, the blue, and the green. Okay, and this is the gold cards. Now the gold cards works very much like the artifacts in Magic the Gathering, or the general cards that either the Shadow or the Human faction can use in Shadow Era. Cards like Bad Center, like Bazaar. Yeah, those are the cards that any colors can use. So these are the gold cards. Now onto the other colors. Alright, this is black, known as crime in Assassin's Creed. Alright, as you can see, the interface is really useful, as very easy to use. Right, you can scroll up, down, alright, or you can press the buttons on the bottom to just go right into the different colors. Okay, this is Scholar, which is green. Alright, the green cards holds all the draw power in Assassin's Creed games. Alright, it's a little similar to blue in Magic the Gathering. Alright, let's just going to show you some really sexy cards. And here we go. For example, let's start with okay, In-Depth Analysis, one of my favorite cards. Alright, now if I double tap on it, you can see it goes. It's not supposed to be over here. Okay, you double tap on it. Alright, and it says draw 3 memories. You can see the cards over here, right? 6, that refers to the casting cost, which is the gold needed, and it says +1. Alright, that's what we call the income boosters. At least I think I got that right. Some other cards in green. Alright, just let me show you the cards over here now. In Magic the Gathering, they are creatures. Alright, in Shadow Era, they are called allies. Alright, in Assassin's Creed, they are called agents. So this is called an agent. This is his casting cost. And you can see that's this power. And that is his health. Okay, and if I go right into Leonardo da Vinci, alright, he has got ability. It says cunning. Alright, abilities are like in Shadow Era, there is a haste, there is ambush, and so forth. So he has got ability called cunning, right, which I'm not going to explain over here, right? But when he comes to play, you get to draw 2 memories. Okay, and some other sexy cards. Okay, now in Magic the Gathering, there's a kind of cards called the tutor cards, alright, or tutoring. Now there are also such cards in Assassin's Creed, which is really fun. I wish Shadow Era is going to have that soon. Let me see, one of the cards over here is, oops. Alright, just let me show you the buttons as well. Alright, if you want to just navigate onto the gold cards, you just need to tap gold. Alright, and all the gold cards, you will reach the section with all the gold cards. This is the red, the faith. Alright, the order, but I want to show you guys quick study. Where is quick study? And there you go. Okay, just let me show you this one first. Scientific Espionage. Alright, and it says, now it's a surprise card. I'm going to explain surprise cards in a while. Right, it says neutralize target launching action, put it in your hand. Basically, this works like a counter spell. Alright, but right, you get to take. Essentially, you steal your opponent's card and then you put it in your hand. Alright. Quick study. Right, search your sequence. Essentially, that means your deck. For a memory, that means a card, and put it in your hand. Randomize simply means shuffle your deck. Okay. And okay, I guess we are ready to go right back up. Now we can go back. Now we can navigate through the cards this way. Okay. All right. Okay, let's take a look at some of the. I want to discuss a little bit of the cards known as surprises. Okay, let's take a look at this one. All right, Court Order. Card order, it says, now it is a surprise card. Alright, it says neutralize target memory. This works exactly like counter spell in Magic the Gathering. Now in Magic the Gathering, alright, there are two kinds of basically when we are referring to abilities in Shadow Era, alright, we can only play abilities during our turn. We cannot play them during our opponent's turn. Yes, but in ACR they have you are able to do that during your opponent's turn. In that sense, now in Assassin's Creed TCG, alright, it works. The game mechanics are slightly different. Alright, it does not go turn by turn. Alright, which I'm going to show you in a while. Now this is a surprise card, and other surprise cards include Untimely End. Alright, now it has a lower casting cost, but it can only neutralize what we call creature cards or ally cards. Alright, it can only neutralize agent cards. But my favorite one, right, is called the Preemptive Strike. Right, now you can see in Assassin's Creed there is the carousel system, right, which is being featured in and being used in the deck builder during the game itself, and it is useful to use. Alright, it's easy. Okay, and okay, we can take a look at some other cards which are really fun, really powerful, very sexy to play. And let's see. Now red is similar to the discard strategy in Magic the Gathering. Essentially, it's got many cards that features discard. For example, Ritual Sacrifice. Right, it says choose a memory from your opponent's hand and put it in your hand. Now what I like about Assassin's Creed is that they really challenge the boundaries of what we call a traditional or physical TCG. Okay, just let me show you just another card over here. We're just going to go to gold and then take a look at this card. Okay, for example, this card's like Forgotten Temper. Okay, it says pay 10, switch sequences with your opponent, sacrifice Forgotten Temple. Right, now what this does is that essentially, because the sequence is a deck, essentially during the game, right, you swap decks with your opponent. Now this would be impossible in real life TCG, or physical TCG, because of all the physical constraints and so forth. Right, but we can do this in on an online game. All right. Essentially, at the end of the game, the decks go back to each other. There's no confusion there. Okay. Another kind of cards in Assassin's Creed which really pushes the boundary are cards like these. Alright, this is Juno. Juno has an ability. It says pay 30 gold and you win the game. Whoa! Alright, now these are instant win cards. Essentially, the guys who are building decks with this kind of cards, they are going to build it around this card itself. Alright, because that is the win condition. Alright, so these decks are what we call instant win decks, or what we call combo decks. Now in Shadow Era, there is no real combo decks. Alright, but I would consider the decks that are closest to what I call a combo deck in Shadow Era would be what I would call the Soul Seeker Rapid Fire Gwen. Alright, that is the closest that we have to a instant win deck in or rather a combo deck in a Shadow Era. And let's take a look at other cards that I want to show you that also features the instant win condition. We have this card over here, the Fatale deck. Okay, and it says that if you control 6 courtesans, you win the game. Alright, a courtesan might look like this. Now what I like about Assassin's Creed as well, right, is that it has a wide range of agents that do a lot of different stuff. Now you can see that she's a courtesan. Alright, Madonna. It says pay 4 gold, choose a courtesan in your archive and put it in your hand. Whoa, this is fun. Alright, and there are other courtesans as well. I've got one over here in the Scholar section. Claudia, she's also a courtesan. But remember what I said about green? Alright, green features all the cards that has lots of card draw, and she says pay 3 gold and you get to draw a memory. Okay, and just back to some other cards which are really cool. Alright, now just introduce to you what we call a sight. Right, this is a sight. Alright, it's basically what we call is like a lens, but it does not work like a lens in Magic the Gathering. No, it does not work like that. Alright, sights are another source of win conditions. If you can see, all the agents over here, they have this what we call the power. It's essentially called the influence. Alright, now sights also have got a number over here. That's also the sights influence. Okay, essentially you get to score 1 every day. Okay, and they are really big sites that can really change the game. Like for example, we have got one here, one of the older ones, militia barracks, that features a 4, right, but it does not have any abilities. Okay, just gonna show you one over here, Pantheon. Yeah, for the cost of 5 gold. Okay, and with only an influence of 1, but it has got a special ability. It says your score in this region becomes 0. If a player controls this region, he wins the game. Now what's really interesting is, since you're already playing blue, alright, you can build a combo deck with this card, which is known as Royal Intervention. Alright, and it says when you launch this memory, you lose all your gold, but you score 1 in each target region for each 2 gold lost. Essentially, when you combine it with the card just now, Pantheon, alright, you have an instant win condition. Okay, just want to show you more really fun cards over here. Faith has got one of my favorite cards of all time, and remember I said Faith cards, red cards, alright, features a lot of this card. Okay, and oh, this is the coolest one, Doomsday. The opponent discards all his memories. Woohoo! Wow. Okay, another one over here, much like Tidal Wave, and a little credit to the Wrath of God card in Magic the Gathering. We have Wrath of the Righteous. Alright, neutralizes all agents. Essentially, it sends all agents, all allies into the graveyard. And this is my favorite card of all time, Ancestral Discovery, and again a tribute to Magic the Gathering. Alright, Ancestral Recall, for those guys who are as old as me, well, we'll know what that means. Alright. Alright, now what this does, it says choose 2 memories in the archive. The archive is the graveyard. Alright, put them in your hand, erase Ancestral Discovery. Erase simply means remove from the game. It works the same way like remove from the game in Magic the Gathering, as well as Eternal Renewal in Shadow Era. And okay, oh, here we go. This is the Black Lotus of Assassin's Creed. Alright, it's called Political Patronage. Okay, it costs 0, just like Black Lotus. Okay, but what it does is it gives you 3 gold. Okay, the gold is like resources in the Shadow Era. Mana in Magic Gathering. Okay, I'm done with this. Let's go to the deck builder.